All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome again to yet another exciting game for the Duck Soup Gaming League in Team Fortress 2. We are watching a quarterfinal match between Fistful of Corndogs and Set Snail for Fail. The winner of this match will go on to play against Lightspeed Briefs. And then the winner of that one will get to face off in the finals. With me today, we've got Zambler and AIDS. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, he says. So, tell me, AIDS, what do you think of the two teams today?
I think they're both super.
Yes, and specifically, I'm going to get you to talk about Snails. How's that? What do you think of Snails and the people on the team?
That's a tough one because I can't actually remember a game against them. Jethro and AGD are both kind of scary. I guess Pemsuit.
I guess Pemsu does stuff. Lesai, as we lose a player, CMA Vialis has gone away. Looks like they do have their cookie cutter team ready. Flyboy on Soldier, Jethro on Demo, Pemsu and Agent E on Scoot. The captain, Isaac Waller, is on Medic, and it looks like the guy who just disappeared, CMA Valis, is also Soldier. Now, Fistful of Corndogs, Zambler, can you give me your opinions of the team, the members? No?
Overall, they're pretty solid lineup, except, if they're just missing Dropout, who I think is pretty much what brings it all together, because he kind of just goes in and kills stuff, and then everyone else will go in and kill more stuff.
All right.
Oversimplify it.
They're also looking like they're running cookie cutter today. They've got, well, actually not so much, but I think Alistair Arsaurus, God, he's gonna probably play Soldier, I think, with Attrition. Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Attrition, of course, is subbing in for Dropout, as mentioned. And we got Corndog as the demo, and Walter on Medic. That leaves Bino and Rinswin on Scoot, although either one of those can really just go Pyro or Sniper or anything, really. Especially Rinswin. He likes going Pyro.
I don't know. I don't know if we're really going to see much off-classing, other than maybe Rinse. I don't know.
I would like to see some mini-sentry action, especially if the scouts start being a huge factor.
It could happen, but I think if we see an NG, it's just going to be in the last point, like usual.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. Last point, I think heavy defense is better, but that's just me.
Probably. Heavy can run away from Uber. A sentry has to stay there and get owned.
Yeah, but I mean, a sentry can eat up an Uber quite a little bit, especially if you wrangle it, which isn't bad, by the way.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be interesting seeing the other match we watch. The mid fight basically decided every single match, so it'll be interesting to see how good each team's mid fight is here. See whether they've practiced a rollout and whether things are going to go on. Speaking
it was sort of
of
the same with him too, that the mid sort of decided it. It's hard to push back into mid.
Talking about sports, Andy Murray won the U.S. Open today. I think he's been trying to win a Grand Slam title for like the last 7 years. Finally got one. So good job to Andy Murray, pride of all Murrays.
Who?
Who cares about that? We're watching esports, and we're waiting for somebody to come back on. Wonder what's going on there.
Waiting for Avelis.
Yeah, Avelis is on the TeamSpeak.
Either restarting his game or restarting his computer.
Getting his hacks on. The usuals.
Getting yelled at by...
Going, hey, you ready yet? Hey, what's your ETA? Yo, when are you going to get back? Yeah, Corndogs has technical issues, and he apologizes for the other team. What a class act. Who do you think is the fan favorite here?
Team or player?
Either or?
Fair enough.
Corndogs?
Uh,
I like both their names and their tags. Very clever. Invalid Steam files. Hacks? What?
yeah, I don't know. Shitty Disney.
Barf? Maybe he should uninstall and reinstall it. His whole computer. Okay, I guess we'll go to a non-commercial break, and I'll continue the local recording when we're actually watching the game.
Right.
This thing going on as well. Yips. Oh, hello. What are you doing there? All right, we're back, and they are getting started. And yeah, not much else to say about that. The game will be starting in about 2 minutes, apparently. So we just got this going. Enjoy it, guys. The time where people are warming up. It's fun to watch people deathmatching early on, and it's fun to know like sometimes who is doing well, but that's rarely indicative of what's going to go on.
It's great to see who the pre-game tryhards are.
Or the people who are just really bored and bombing each other, or going around for the easy kills for the people who are AFK. All right, so now that we have the teams, AIDS, who do you think is gonna take it today, and what's the score?
I'm gonna go with Snail, and I'm gonna go with 5-3 because I always go with 5-3.
5-3 Snails, Zams.
Yeah.
5-4 Snails.
Okay, so looks like we're looking the Snails this time. All right, and gonna watch Jethro do his loadout thingy once we start it. Die goes 5-2. Corndogs, book it. Watching Jethro do his loadout, and looks like he's been practicing. Ooh, he's been really practicing. Look how smooth he is. Oops, nope, never mind. I jinxed him. It's the curse of the muffin cam, man, I tell you.
They're both pretty quick to point. Corndog is...
Yeah, he should have.
Alright.
Jethro should have been much faster. He like had this weird indecision, but he's gonna have a face full of scout right now, though. And he connects with the medic. Takes a very disciplined non-pickup of the health pack. Alistair Rex is actually looping around with his buddy Scout. They're jumping the medic, take him out. He is down. Kaboom. But the rest of the Snails team is still up, and it looks like they've got the cap here, so they're going to hold back. But Walter is heading back towards his last, and he is connected up with Corndog, and he is at 92% currently. So they're going to be charged up real soon.
Good luck with this.
Do you agree with them not trying to hold the choke and rather just run back to hold Spire instead?
I definitely agree with that because just attrition of the medic and versus the 4 people, even with like that event, you're gonna lose that advantage.
Yeah, not to mention he didn't know where attrition was at the moment. He was only connected with Corndog, who can't really protect him.
Or himself, for them.
And then you go, that's 50%, and then you go kill stuff.
Scouts behind.
Scouts behind, jumping on the demo, and
Demo's lit.
but he's taking care of himself. Walter separated from attrition right now. They're gonna run back to the point here. He's gonna connect with attrition. But there's the guys from behind, takes out Walter, and but it looks like they're gonna get some time here. Corndog's running the pain train, and actually everybody's running the pain train. Holy moly! Scout's gonna go on ahead after this cap. Everybody has gone down except for the Scouts. Actually, everybody did go down. The Scouts went down first for Snails. So the Scouts will respawn first. They're going to come on in. And they're gonna. Meanwhile, Corndogs are gonna grab the Spire, and Rincewind pop the bonk, and he's gonna run on in as fast as he can, and it gets walled stomped by Pemsu. Alistair Rex is gonna peek somewhere else. Both scouts running bonk, actually, quite interesting. What do you think of that? So Alistair Rex is gonna scout in and is gonna hop back out. Zamba, you play scout. What do you think of running bonk?
It's a lot nicer for pushing into choke points, but not for like any kind of last attacks or defenses.
Mm-hmm.
But like otherwise stalemates, they're definitely a game breaker.
Now the Corndogs are positioned outside on the ground bridge, and for that's more European style plays. Most of the Western teams I've watched, they like to be on the inside upper lobby. Alright, so Bunk Scout coming on in again. There is the pop on the point, and it looks like Snail's trying to grab the Spire in the meantime, but they went down there as Binosync returned to get the kill. And, Alistair does get a couple of kills on the point, but everybody else has gone down. Waller is behind the point, and he is lit majorly. Couple stickies flying in. That's going to be the end of him. Yeah. Everybody's on the point now, nothing else to do. Corndog's going to grab this. Very good tactics by them to recover from losing their half their team and push in to retake mid in that game. You know that you can say that no matter what. Right? No matter who won, because you predicted a 5-2 game die. Corndog's going to jump into the opponent's half house and lay some stickies inside, but he's going to be quite
he's gonna get
lit up Scout. And killed by Scout.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, but Die, you know that no matter who wins, your prediction can still come true in that first round. That's all I'm saying. Snails again grab midpoint first, and this time they're going to get a scoot on Spire right away, but looks like a soldier jump.
They did that last round too. You need to push on the Spire as a team rather than just send a scout in to die.
Mm-hmm. Well, they sent the scout in, and he backed away as soon as the soldier jumped him. Agent E was the scout on that point.
Yeah.
Corndog is getting himself out of position. He's playing him like a soldier, and that's not exactly a good thing. Rincewind is behind the other team right now. He is looking. He's trying to. He's going to grab the cap. No. Yes. Yes. He's going to stay on the cap. He's going to try to back cap this.
I don't get this. There's scouts sitting on like the lower left. They were just waiting for the last point.
Medic's trying to back out. Medic's going to have to get popped. So
where's the medic going?
Well, I don't know. He doesn't know where his teammates are.
Yeah, they got to get on point.
Oh, Rincewind, so close. It's so blue. The point.
Isaac's still alive. We ran to. There he is.
Yes, he finally he connected up with his soldiers after they took out the scout. But he was pretty lit up, and I think he went to get a half health pack, and he just came back out. So Snail's gonna hold this. Good effort though by Rincewind and the Corndogs to try to Rincewind and the Corndogs. It's gonna be a weird band name.
Sounds like a bunch of kids in skinny jeans with guitars.
Bunch of spam now loading up as both teams try to build up the Uber for the next big push. Walter has about a 10-second lead on Snails, but I don't think either team knows it. But I think Flyboy probably heard that, might call that out, but it could be a fake out as well, so he probably doesn't know. Flyboy tried to jump the medic, did not get the pop, but Isaac Waller is going to have the Uber now, ready for them. Corndog's trying to push in through the house. He is watching the valley. And both medics are, wow, they're sitting on their Uber and they're pretty much dancing around each other right now. Alright, here comes Corndogs, and they're going to jump on in on this, waiting on that Uber, holding it. Isaac Waller has gone down, so they're trying to, oh no, there he goes. Good work there by Flyboy to force the pop after the medic has gone down.
Can't just run, you gotta fight.
Alright, big jump in here by the soldier, and he's gonna hold on to this for sure. Do you think everybody is running Pain Train?
I don't know.
It seems like.
Medic isn't, obviously.
Somebody just said something, Jethro's, that is not stickies.
Bino isn't.
He's running Pyro right now. He has gone off the class. Defensive Pyro probably try to keep an Uber at bay. They know that they're probably a little bit behind on Uber, or they're about even. So he needs to stall for a split second, no doubt. Here comes the push, and the trap goes off on Alistair. Another bunk scout. Here comes the Uber, and Pyro, he's been removed by the demo, kept away, can't push in. There we go, finds the medic, gonna light everybody on fire. Gets an axe and body block on the medic. Nice defensive work there by E.
Solid defense.
Nice defensive by the whole team. Yeah.
Fortunately, they don't have any scouts, so it's impossible to cap Spire.
Well, E's gonna try it anyways. He says, "Screw you, Zambler. I'm doing this anyways." And there's only one scout on D, and looks like they're gonna have to meet up somewhere. Medic jumping aggressively. Oh wait, there's a scout chasing after him. Oh, the scout bonked, and unfortunately Isaac Waller goes down to some spam. And the other scout's gonna run on in. Rincewind's take a look at the point here. He's going to try to get the demo. Nope, Jethro gets him instead. Isaac Waller is back up now, and he's going to try to connect. Pretty scary D right now going on. Walter has a huge Uber lead, and they probably know it because Isaac Waller just went down not too long ago. Here comes the Uber push. They're going to try to get some frags with this, no doubt. Bonk Scout going on. They get the kill on Walter, so they don't have as much worry about this. As long as... sorry, they got the kill on Waller, not Walter. As long as they manage to stay up. Yeah. Oh, wow, they got the cap. So Corndogs goes up 2-0 right off the bat.
Yeah.
And Dai is very happy.
I'm still hoping the Snails get it together.
Yeah, well, at this point, all predictions could still happen. ZX has faith in his own team. Corndog's trying for this half-health jump again. Whoa, lands with barely any health and gets taken out by splash damage immediately.
He should probably stop doing that.
He's playing himself as if he's a roaming soldier, which is kind of interesting.
He's playing it like it's an ob.
And right off the bat, Corndogs are down 2 men, although E does go down as well. Snails are going to grab mid here, and so far, though, the age-old adage that the team that takes mid wins has proven incorrect. Rincewind tries to use that bonk again, but he's going down. Hopefully Snails has been being able to take mid every single time here, but is there push?
Gonna walk right into this.
Alright, Uber's clashing at the choke. Couple frags going down in favor for Corndogs team, however, but now we're even up, and Pemsu is going to jump the medic from behind, eats a couple of needles to the face, does get the kill, and he's going to try to pick up Corndog as well. Corndog does get the sticky on him, but the difference is that Isaac Waller is still up. He's going to try to jump Demo Gus the Demo, but now Isaac Waller has nobody to heal, so their medic pick has kind of been negated somewhat. Where are those soldiers? Their soldiers are at midpoint now. They've managed to chase the scouts away. And Isaac Waller still hasn't connected with anybody. And now he's getting jumped in by Rincewin. Bit of bad communication there, guys. Oh, no. Yeah, that's the end of him. That was pretty bad. Waller had a lot of time to move up to mid to cover those soldiers. I think his team probably just was not calling out where they were. You simply just cannot ignore your medic, though. That's happened before. That's happened to me before, actually, when I was playing medic. Sobtails. However, despite medic going down, oh wait, it looks like they're going to try, Fistful of Corndogs is going to try to cap the point this time around. They got ×5 on the point, but Jethro's laying down some heavy spam, getting a couple of people lit up pretty good, but they're going to get healed up now by Walter, and Walter has the Uber as well against the 65% of Isaac Waller. They are going to try to hold the choke here. Scouts coming in through the valley. Do not turn around all at once, because then people will come in through the choke. The good old strategy where you have the scouts run distraction through valley and then everybody else push in through choke, but that didn't happen too much this time around. Alright, now Isaac Waller's got the Uber, so both teams are sitting on that, and they're trying to see who's going to make the first move. Snails are waiting for their scouts to get back and join with them. Just spam going down at the choke. And we're at a pretty much standstill. Alright, looks like Alistair, Saurus, Rex, and one of the soldiers are going to be running through Valley here. They're going to pull distraction again. This time around, not... Oh, yeah, here we go. They're drawing the whole team over. And will the other guys push in after that? Yes, here they come with the Uber. Good old pull and push. Walter flashes... yeah, go ahead.
If Isaac's calling up scouts, they seem to get an awful lot of shots in before anything happens, and his team doesn't turn around.
The thing is that when the scouts push in for that distraction play, you have to you have to say, okay, you guys go deal with it. You know, you can't just have everybody turn around, because you need to leave at least one soldier, one demo watching that choke the entire time. The medic can move around between all the groups, but if you don't have the demo and the soldier watching the choke, then nothing's going to happen. Fistful of Corndogs pushing in really hard here. They got everybody lit up, but Isaac Waller is going to try to spread the heals around a little bit. Nope. Oh, I thought attrition was going to go down there, but the scout ran away from him. Did not know how lit up he was. A lot of Corndogs down, and Snails are getting healed up right now. And Snails are actually inching a little bit forward, which is kind of dangerous, because they don't know where the enemy medic is, and anything can happen.
Snails inching.
Slow and steady, man. Slower and steadier. Got some time on the Spire now, but Isaac Waller and Jethro are going to back it back up to this point. They have left a scout and a soldier. Is anybody watching this scout cap? Or actually, that's not a scout. It's probably a soldier. Who is that?
It is a soldier, yeah. It's a Bino.
And Snails now have some breathing room after the Spire has been capped. No longer have that fast cap last point to worry about as much. And surprisingly, so far, I think neither team has gone utility. Has switched off any much. Uber is popped, and a little bit delayed pop by Corndogs means that they'll get a kill, get some frags at the end of the Snails Uber here, and they're trying to go for that. Yes, Valis goes down, but did manage to drag out that Uber as much as can. Oh, double kill by Jethro there. Takes out the scout and soldier. Splash damage! Well, this is a good time for them to push. Sick pipe, bro. Direct pipes are broken.
Aim is OP.
Aim is OP. Teamwork is OP. One bonk scout is behind. Nobody really marking him. Oh wait, never mind. E. As soon as I said that, E kills him. Alright, so now the question is, will they fall for the same trick twice?
Survey says yes, but...
Sure. Let's poll the audience. It looks like the two scouts are actually pushing in through Valley, and there's a sticky trap there. Watch out. But both scouts got lit, so they're going to pop back up and grab this. He's going to keep a closer eye on the Valley here this time, and he's actually going to go right through in, finds the medic, and forces the pop on the medic. Actually, no way, both teams have popped, never mind. And the Snails are trying to push in through the choke here to get one scout down. Oh, Waller got separated from his pocket. Don't run away from your teammate. Oh. But Walter's going to get chased down, and a medic kill in reply. People going down left and right. Attrition gets the shotgun kill on Flyboy, and it's going to join up with the rest of his teammates here as they respawn.
That's a nice kill by Bino. I take down Bamsu.
Yeah, was that equalizer or escape plan? It looks like escape plan.
I'm not sure, but I meant that.
It's an escape plan.
As well.
I don't know why he didn't try to cap it. I guess he felt his health was way too low.
Keeps on the wrong spire, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Some time now on the Snail's Spire, but the Scouts and pretty much everybody else is up. However, Fistful of Corndogs does have a good position. I would actually like, instead of Flyboy going heavy here, I would have liked it if he went Sniper, or if somebody went Sniper for this particular part, considering the positioning. Heavy pushing out from Spire is not very easy to do.
Oh, look up, look up!
Isaac Waller is down again, and oh, Jethro with another direct pipe takes out Alistair Story Rex as he was chasing somebody into the garage. Jethro was just holding on to the Spire, one-man spam army. One team man stack, right? Am I right, AIDS?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Well, at least now they're in a good position where Flyboy as heavy can do a little bit more damage. But he's facing the wrong way to do that. Looks like they're shifting over to Valley, leaving Jethro to guard the choke. And Flyboy's kind of in a... It's not a really good spot for heavy, I don't think. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Not really doing any guarding. Oh, and here comes the Uber. Nobody was watching choke again. I think somebody in the Valley was drawing their attention away. They're going to back it out through that garage. Flyboy does sneak in and get a couple kills there before he goes down to Rinsewin. Nice teamwork there. Takes out the soldier and the demo. There is a scout coming in from behind. Another air pipe. Sure, why not? Medic does stay alive. Isaac Waller finding that position to get away. Alistair Story Rex has announced that he will use mini-sentry windows. And Snails got the midpoint back, and they're going to try to push into Spire this time. There is one scout up there. He's not going to have an easy time guarding this. Double scouts. Nope. Well, actually, that's a demo. Caber! Nope. Corndog again tries to jump them like a soldier. I don't know what... It's hilarious when he does it because I keep expecting him to pull out a caber every time he does it. Isaac Waller gets jumped from behind by attrition. Did anybody catch how much charge he had? It was a drop. That's too bad.
That's hurtful.
That is very hurtful. He was in a bad position. I guess he was mashing that right click. Couldn't get it. Frozen, shocked. Isaac Waller is 10% away from their Uber. They're probably going to try to push in here. Meanwhile, Rincewind does book it out of there. He's going to try to sneak in behind. Send E on his face. Uber coming out through the outhouse. Okay.
Our control point is being captured.
And Snail's going to re-grab this. Oh, sorry, Corndog's going to re-grab this. And we have a nice back and forth battle here, which I actually appreciate. I really like this. Well fought match. You guys enjoying yourselves?
Maybe.
Oh, Jethro, nice D against Allosaurus Rex. He goes off without nary a scratch.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
And he's going to try to jump the soldier. Sails right on by, gets shotgun in the butt.
It's like nobody sees Attrition standing in the spire.
Yep. I'm pretty sure he saw him, but he decided to aim after the Delmo or the medic. We got E on Zapyros again. And the Flyboy is now on heavy, so it looks like Snails have decided to switch off here for a bit. Ooh, nice reflect there. Keep him in there. Aw. Stick around, buddy. That's what I like to say.
That would be kind of funny if it ended up like 2-1 by time, or 2-0 by time.
There are stickies on the wall. Watch out, E.
Doesn't look.
Oh,
like
nice reflect. Gets the scout. Uber's clashing on the point here, but Snail's got to hold on to theirs a little bit longer. Bunch of stickies right on the ground. Isaac gotta watch out. There's nobody standing on the point. Dangerous, dangerous.
Where is everyone going? There's 2 people alive, and like all 3 of them are just kind of dancing around.
There goes somebody on the point. Flyboy is back on there, and he's gonna get some heals. Does get the kill on the Scoot, and the rest of the team's trying to push in. Got the medic and 2 soldiers. If they can put the pressure on and hold it for long enough, they might get another Uber. But it looks like they're gonna back out a little bit and try to hold this upper lounge. Trishan's gonna build as one scout sneaks in from behind. Well, looks like they might try to throw some spam. Here comes the scout. He's going to peek in, just going to poke back out. Uber is popped as E tries to sneak in from behind. They're going to try to grab this frag on the heavy. Pilot doing his best to keep everybody in the air and away. Uber fades, and they're going to get caught here. Walter goes down, leaves Attrition alone. And I think they're going to have to back out here, but they can probably still hold this position. Attrition has a lot of HP, but they probably think he's a little bit lit. Rincewind's trying to hold in the spot here. I don't know if he's going to bonk in, or if he is just going to see if they try to push out and just sneak in behind them. Oh, he's going to try to sneak in behind them, but he came out a little bit too early. Going to drink that bonk and get out of there. Blue Scout and Blue Soldier on the Spire is going to guard that from the push, but they got flared, it looks like, by E. Pamsu dances on top of a couple of stickies with like 20 HP. Corndogs are all up again, and they've regrouped. It looks like they're going to try to make a concerted push in here. Not yet, no. Okay.
What's how much time is left in this half?
About 6 minutes.
Oh, I see.
I'm out 4 minutes. I'm good at reading.
It looks like Snails are going to try to push out here. I think they're actually probably in a better position to just try to wait out that 4 minutes, but do you think they know that?
I don't know if anyone's really paying attention to the time on their side.
Yeah. Considering the position they're in, they'll be lucky to be able to hold off, but 4 minutes is a long time to hold off on Badlands Last. Corndogs trying to push in from anywhere, but looks like they can't get a foothold here as the scouts are just respawning now. And soldiers are starting to work their way in. Oh, E jumping around. Got the flare kill on Beano Sync.
Maybe just start moving out.
Yeah, they can start moving out now, but yeah, both teams got Uber, and Walter has to pop his as E jumps him from behind, and it looks like, wow, Soldier, Demo, and Scout on the Spire. They're going to grab this cat real fast. Forces Corndogs all the way back to the mid-choke.
The control point is being captured.
Rincewind's up there, though, and he bonked himself, and he's going to get out of there for a bit. E's going to chase him, and they're going to have to face off here. Oh, E, so good.
What are they doing? Where are they going?
They know they have Uber advantage. They should know if E was calling that pop. They should push in here. Go for it. Now they have to. Now they really have to try to get that medic. Otherwise, they're gonna lose their Uber advantage. Actually, no. They just managed to push in here naked without any.
But they're getting completely squished.
Yes, there is a demo behind. Now Uber is popped, and Walter has his, and he's just gonna pull away. So they're going to push right back in with this. Mino's going to try to jump the medic here. Doesn't quite get it, but they're going to push on forward to last. Scouts on there going crazy. Going to get this kill? Yes? Maybe? Escape plan? Uber? Oh my gosh. Managed to put away the escape plan just so he can pick up that Uber. Now he pulls it back out.
Get on the point.
Everybody's going down.
No one's getting any kills. A lot of damage though. Everyone's really hurt, but just no one's killing stuff. Kill more things.
Kill all the things. Oh my goodness. Alistair Rex is sitting on the spire, and he's the closest person, so it looks like Snails have hold off this for a little bit longer. Nobody knows how much time is left.
Another 30 seconds, so...
Nobody knows how much time is left. Anything could happen.
It's less than 30 seconds.
Nobody knows how much time is left. Anything can happen. Pemsu's going to get this pick on Corndog. He's going to delay the push even longer. And looks like Flyboy is just spamming bullets. He should be careful with his bullets, though. Oh, there is a bunk scout on the point. Flyboy just crawls over. Don't ever leave that point ever again, Flyboy. And that is halftime. That is a very good round. A lot of back and forth action. How do you guys feel about that so far?
Feels good, man.
Feels good? Esports?
I don't know.
It was definitely a good half, but that entire round was just fraught with terrible execution. Just.
All right. Well,
tell us what you really think, Zambler.
On both sides, both had great opportunities to push, but neither of them did that. They just sat on the point and like, oh, what are we gonna do? I don't know. And we'll just stay here. Okay.
All right. Well, what do you think Snails need to do in order to capitalize on the fact that they've been winning every mid-fight?
Keep getting aggressive. Keep getting a foothold into their second yard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, though the sounds are annoying. I think that's kind of what's bothering them. Jethro is chasing after these bonk scouts. He's not really trusting his scouts or his soldiers to protect him once the bonk scouts are like right behind him. Because honestly, it's like have a scout behind you. Like, what's he gonna do? Like, try a back cap? No.
Yeah.
Unless you.
Well, I mean, those scouts getting behind them has screwed them over a little bit before, right? Like they picked the medic, they picked the demo, and E has done as much as he can to negate that somewhat. It looks like they are talking it over right now, trying to decide what they're going to do. Fistful of Corndogs is up 2-0, but it seems like they are having some trouble with their mid-fight. What do you think is going wrong for them there, AIDS?
I'm sorry, what's going wrong in the fight?
What's going wrong for Corndog's team during that mid-fight? Why are they not being able to take that mid?
Well, probably because I keep suiciding rather than doing damage.
That is the correct answer. You get 100 net points.
He should probably stay back and try and keep people off the point rather than trying to pick the medic and not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's probably what's going on there.
Is Caber banned?
No,
He should be cabering if he's going to be jumping like the way he has been.
he can't get close enough to though. He jumps in behind them. They expect him.
No, but like during the Spire defense, he like sticky jumps right on top of everybody's heads.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Should have totally Caber. Oh, Caber is banned?
Well, I don't know who's starting. Who like told them about it? That
Caber isn't.
But like everyone is running. Like everyone on Corndog's team is running in drain, other than like Bino Sing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the thing with them is that like we can't trust our scouts with capping, so our heavies are gonna start capping as well. So guess that's an adaptation.
It also lets them. They're not really worried about bullets, right? It frees up their scouts to pick and distract.
All right, well, it looks like the match is going to be starting up again, and Isaac Wall is trying to give everybody a headache. Well, last round, the Scouts were top fragging for both teams, well, except for Pemsu, but nobody ever pays attention to him. Let's see how well they do this time around. Jethro with a much smoother rollout again. And he's going to help them control this mid-fight again. And there goes Corndog again. Where do you go? This time he did get behind them. Oh, Corndog! Literally suicides.
Did I call that or what?
Oh boy, guys. So next mid-fight, Corndog suicide again? Yes or no?
He might do some damage before he kills himself, but he is going to kill himself again.
Alright, looks like Snails is going super aggressive. They know they don't have that much time to grab this. A little bit of back cap going on makes no difference. Avelis is going on forward. No, he's not. Pemsu and Agent E are on the bottom right. They found one of the scoots. There is somebody trying to back cap. They just got a kill, and they're going to come in. They're going to get the back cap here. Nobody's on the point. Hello. I'll take that. That was a good call there. See, they knew they killed one scout.
Boy. Snails, you're my boy.
All right, I'm watching Corndog because he's just so much more entertaining. Here we go. Here we go. He's already... Oh my gosh, he's already down to like 20 HP before he even got to here. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it, guys. He's gonna crater. Oh, so close!
Oh,
got one kill!
Oh my god, he got a kill.
He got a kill!
You know what, I take some of that back.
He almost cratered. But at the same time, Fistful of Corndogs can't even leave their house because of the spam. Oh, Alistair Rex gets a pick on Baller, and that will actually give Corndogs a chance to push in here. Really, the scouts on Corndogs are picking up the slack there for the team, really allowing them to do a lot of things that they're doing. You know what I think Snail needs? I think Snail needs a mini sentry. They need some way to control those scouts, really. So Snail's got pulled back here, both scouts poking in, and they see that there's absolutely nothing at the choke, so they're just going to rush on in and grab that upper area. And they're going to try to cap the Spire as well. Whoop, Alistair sorry got juggled a little bit there. Flyboy, good Spire defense. He's been practicing. Jethro getting a little aggressive here. Trying to push in with some spammage. Doesn't even have a sticky trap up. Scouts need more cleaver. Are you saying they need the throwing knife, or are you saying they need to be smarter? Or maybe a little bit of both. Be smarter and use throwing knives. Scout God's on top. What happens when you hit Fritz with the cleaver ZX? Trishan is behind. He's going to jump the medic, forces the pop, and Uber in return. But they're all alone, and it doesn't look. Uber's getting flashed around. Doesn't look like he can get any frags at all, and they might have to back out of here. They're severely outnumbered. Walter gets caught in the corner and dies. And Fistful of Corndogs is going to be forced back here onto their heels, and Waller is going to try to build up another Uber so that they can push in.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Oh, never mind. They'll just take this naked.
I'm liking this aggression from the snails. It's good to see them actually push.
Yes.
And who will dead sticky trap? If only Right was here to do it for him.
Oh, so close on the medic too. Got a lot of damage on the medic.
Airfight.
Alert. Our control point is
And air
being
shot.
captured.
Jethro got ditched there, and Waller's still building up Uber. I think they pushed in a little bit too early there. It's good to be aggressive, but after the captain mid, they should have held off a little bit because that was a really hard area to push in with so many people up. And they've lost their mid position now, unfortunately.
Time has been added.
Uber is charged for Snails, but they have to worry about this Spire defense a little bit. Is the rest of the team pushing in through Valley? Nope, they're holding up here at the choke. Both teams now have Uber. Bonk Scouts running on in, just scouting out the area. I really think that initial information is huge. But I don't know if it's worth the pistol. What do you think? Uber is popped here, coming on in, and Uber in reply. They're going to try to keep people up, get some flash damage. Yes, good flash there. Allows Flyboy actually get the kill on attrition. And I think Snails came out ahead over there. Isaac Waller got separated from a couple of people. Scouts are duking it out on the bridge, and again, yes, Snails come out ahead. Full team wipe. FTW, FTW, am I right?
Yeah.
Isaac Waller needs to connect with somebody. There you go.
Oh man, that's
Corndog's gonna push out with an Corndog's gonna push out with a heavy now. As Rincewind switched over to heavy, they're gonna get ready for last defense of their own. Spire gets capped here. Walter's kind of far up there, just guarding that. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just trying to do a little distraction. Alistair's Rex is pretty lit up. Where is he? Crying for his mommy.
Down goes Corndog.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be huge. They can push in here. They are almost at Uber, but they're not forward enough to take advantage of this Uber. I think they want everybody up, which is kind of foolish. They got the Uber, and they got the kill on the demo, which was pretty much a big invitation to go in. Suddenly, Snail seems a little bit passive again. They need to be aggressive. Be aggressive.
The control point is being contested.
I don't know what they're waiting for. I think they're waiting for to see if the store is open. Walters now has the Uber, but he didn't have it at the time. They had a 35% lead. And now that's all gone and wasted. Big flash it! Damn it, Walter! Or Waller. Oh my gosh. Isaac. First he runs away from his teammates, then he does not pop.
now sir kill Jethro? No, we can't. Chokes.
And the Snails now puts on the pressure, taking the upper lobby area. Oh my goodness. Come on, guys.
I believe in you.
I want to see 2-2. I want to see at least 2-2. That way everybody still has a chance of being right in prediction. I want to see Snail go 3-2 first, and then so at least Die will be wrong in one instance.
I want to see overtime. I want that sort of tension. And then a recording in TeamSpeak channels.
Both scouts are behind the group. Where's the other scout I saw? Where is he?
Just go second.
Oh, there's Rinswin on the point, so he's not going to let that
pop.
going. Yes, Uber popped on top.
Run, lady, run!
Flashed on Rinswin. Both scouts
Is it almost
looking for an
Isaac?
opportunity to jump down. Isaac Waller go.
That was definitely
Unfortunately.
going in now. Gotta get that heavy.
Gotta get the heavy.
Nope. Nope.
Gets-
Get the heavy. Get the heavy.
Get a
Oh
soldier.
god, the heavy.
Yes, got the heavy.
Oh,
It looks like. Oh! Oh, so close! Pyro defense.
Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it, jump
Oh,
on it.
fly boy.
And yes.
Yeah,
Oh man, that was just chaos.
A mess of kills.
Okay, so Corndog suicide jump, yes. He's got more health this time.
It's just that Corndog's really, really slow. I don't know what he's gonna do this time.
Yeah, he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same. Oh, he misses a jump this time though.
And he gets shot by a scout. Now he's gonna get wrecked by AGD.
No, he's leaving a sticky trail. He's gonna be safe. He's gonna grab that half health pack. He's way behind the other team.
I think he's getting ready for the aid strat, just spawn camping.
He should just be
I,
spawn camping. That would be hilarious. But there's two
I'll
ways
make it look
out.
easy.
Oh, there's only one way out. Why is he not spawn camping the garage? He should be. That'd be hilarious.
Because he doesn't know how. He's going back to the spawn, they're not using anymore. Or actually, no, just not going anywhere.
Nope, he's just like, hey guys, what do I do? I'm behind them. And then everybody's like, I don't know, try to come in from behind maybe? We'll do stuff, you do
Corndog.
stuff. Okay, now you go. Here he goes.
Corndog. What a golden opportunity.
Here we go. For the win, gets nothing. Oh, he gets one scout. He assisted a kill on a scout. Good job. Oh man, I mean, there's no point spawn camping because nobody had gone down for Snails, sure.
But they will, right?
Yeah. I mean, they could have traded Ubers and then that would have made a difference at that point.
Oh wow, that was
Corndog's having
really
a-
good Uber for them.
Yeah.
All over the place. Oh, but no one's gonna protect the medic. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Isaac Waller goes down. Walter has gone down. But Fistful of Corndogs will try to cap this. Looks like one of the soldiers is not running the Pain Shrine. Oh, Attrition shoots himself in the foot. Literally. So Snail will hold mid for now, and I would like it to see them take that upper yard area. Yes, like this. Just kind of take a look at it first. There you go. Now he's gonna get that heals, and he gets a nice sticky on Alice Destroyer's Wreck as well. And they're gonna be able to grab the Spire pretty handily. Oh, medic trapped in the corner there. Jethro's gonna back it up. Rinswin slowly climbing the Spire. Walter was lit up there for a second, but he gets a half health pack. And
Our control point is being captured.
Not really too.
oh, it looks like for some reason Snail's back up here. They weren't lit up very much, but they're gonna give up some ground here as Corndog's gonna grab this choke area, try to hold it off. This is where Rinswin as heavy would be a little bit stronger. This is a good position for them. Both teams sitting on Ubers, trying to force the other team to go first. I think in this situation, usually Corndogs have a better opportunity because they usually get their scouts to force pop, and almost happened there, but both teams gonna pop. Rincewind's gonna push in hard. Where do you go? Oh, scouts on the spire and the back cap going. Where was that? Pemsu's gonna grab this. Run forward, Pemsu! You can do it! Oh, E got killed by both scouts watching the points. Die spoke a little too soon. Rincewind coming on in here. Will he get the medic? Oh, does. Last bullet before he goes down. Does give his team a little bit more time to prep as Walter respawns, and Beanosing's going to build for him real hard. Crack myself up.
Christian kind of hurt, running away.
One scout here poking up. Getting up on the Rizzle.
Probably gonna die.
No, I think he's gotten away cleanly. Now it's Attrition's turn to build.
Didn't. Yeah.
Looks like Snail's gonna sit on lower on the ground bridge again. I would actually like them to push in and take upper lobby. It gives them better sight of what's going on. Better idea of where the other team is. Heavy's gonna try to do some long distance shooting, and he actually Jethro managed to chase the Heavy off the point there for a split second. Walter is on 100%. Waller is going to be there in a few seconds. And now they're in a good spot. I like this a lot better. They can see what's going on. Spam is coming in through the doors. Both teams has their Uber now, and it's just whether they're going to push here. Yes, indeed, Uber is popped. And they get the kill on Corndog, but Waller is getting separated by the Pyro. Gets pilled in the butt. And they're going to spam the Heavy, and they're going to jump on the point and grab this cap nice and fast. After being down 0-2, Snail has crawled back and gets 3-0. And Die is very sad. Sad panda. Of course, we're going to be watching Corndog now, and he misses a bit of a jump, so he's going to be a little bit slower. Will he still do it? Doesn't look like it. I think this time he's going to be sticking around. Yes.
No, I think he's just skipping a jump just so he can have more health when he's jumping.
Well, last time he had full health. No, yeah. Last time.
He's playing cautious now. I wonder if he's...
Well, now that they're behind, I think he actually wants to stay alive. But Snail is coming on full force, going to grab this cap real fast, but they are 3 down, including their medic. Scouts are lit up for Corndogs, but they're going to be fine. They're going to grab this cap, and the Scout's going to get healed up. One of the Scouts did go down. Corndogs playing seriously now, and that, you know what? Corndogs staying alive made a big difference, it seems.
Apparently, even though he's nothing.
Yeah, I think the threat of Corndog. Intimidation factor.
A little agger now.
Yep, they're a little bit pumped, it seems. They're going to get ready to go in. They're slowly capping the Spire.
They need to just push.
Yeah, they need to push in a little bit. They got that one. They got another pick here. Pop, 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 pop. I would pop.
Just take it straight in. Yeah, take it straight in.
I would just pop hard and just go right now. Pop. There you go. Jumping on the medic.
Oh, don't die. Don't die.
Oh, attrition goes down. Corndog goes down, but they get the cap anyways. It doesn't matter.
They just throw it all over the point.
Oh, Corndog.
Okay, now they're tied 3-3. What will Corndog do? Looks like he's going to go to the lower valley this time, and he's jumping. Jumping like a... Oh, this time he gets Jethro, but he's going to get slapped in the face by a Scout right in reply. But both demos are out of the equation. That's actually a big thing, big bonus for Corndogs, because Jethro did make a huge difference for the mid-fight. Unfortunately, Waller's not connected with anybody. He's staying in the house, whereas Isaac Waller is standing on the midpoint, and they're going to get that cap, and they're going to push in hard into the Spire. E is already on it, like white on rice. Medic is still up for Corndogs. He is at 90%. Waller already has his Uber. And they're going to... Oh, Corndog gets a double kill on the Spire, but the cap is got, and the pop is forced. It looks like I'm going to try to recap here. Yep. Corndog's team has indeed gotten the first cap. They got it last round. Snail's taking a position here, trying to hold the midpoint here. Does get a kill on one scoot so far. And a good positioning here by the Demo and Soldier are going to keep everybody away and prevent jumps. Oh, Flyboy's going to crater. He's going to try to get the point again. Does pick up Beanosync in the air. Dances on some stickies for a second there. And gets a kill on Corndog. Nice work there by E. And... wow, triple kill by E. He's going to jump on ahead. There's nothing on the point so far. There is the Medic and Soldier watching that. Spire is capped for Snails.
Definitely go in naked here. They don't even need an Uber. They have a medic down, they have a person down, and Corndog's probably going to go down if anyone wants to leave.
Corndog's going to go down. Nobody looks at him.
I think all they have to do is just give him bait and Corndog will jump out and try to go for it. But
Medic's back up. They're probably just waiting for the Uber.
Yeah, they're probably waiting for the Uber. There is one soldier behind them. How did that happen? Oh, he's chasing him.
It's attrition. And he goes down.
Alright, but that does get... he did pull the team away, and Bino and Corndog are looking to jump onto Spire here. Long distance spam, damage fall off. Oh, Corndog does get a kill on Flyboy. And Bino's going to jump onto the point, does get the higher ground, but Sticky's coming down. Crack. Craters.
Nice work, Pamsu.
Uber is popped, though, as the Scout forces it on the Medic.
And yet they still have advantage, because Walter just got taken down by Pamsu.
Mm-hmm. They should just push in here naked, I think. They've got a 3-man advantage, 1-man advantage now.
Yeah, there's traps on both doors.
Yeah. Bonk Scout! He's gonna peek in. Rincewind is on the point. Fat as fuck.
He's at about half health, though. He's gonna have to eat.
Nom nom nom. Frags going left and right. Isaac Waller is down though, as well as Flyboy and Pemsu. So Snail's got delayed here a little bit again. Teams, of course, are again tied. How much time is left, Zambler? Eight minutes. Still got plenty of time to play this out.
No, I think it's not going to be a complete game. I think they're going to end out of time. If they manage to cap them at all.
Oh, he's going to sneak up behind the Medic here. Forces the pop. And he's going to get out of there with his life. Oh, dancing, dancing. Soldier's going to get a little bit extended here. No frags out of that Uber, but they do get a position on the point, and none of the soldiers are ready to jump, although Flyboy does try to go for it. Gets the kill on Bino. Oh, nobody on the point this time, and E's going to make a book for it. He's going to go, there's the heavy. Nope, turns around immediately. Waller is sitting on Uber here. Both soldiers are in the upper lobby getting ready to push in for Snails.
Oh, Jethro.
Jethro goes down, but I think they should still... Oh, never mind. Walter's going to have the Uber very soon. But if everybody's out of position, this actually still might be advantageous. Pop is forced on Corndog's team, and Isaac Waller is flashing the Uber around. He's going to start spamming that heavy. Flyboy's going to try to get some kills here.
I'm just doing work.
Corndog and Attrition has gone down. We're left with the heavy Scout. One soldier up. Scout is down. Medic is still up though, and he is sitting with the heavy. And the soldier gonna try to grab that kill. Does take Albino Sink, and they're gonna got the heavy as well. They're gonna grab this
Nice
cap, and
work.
nice work. Alistair stores Rex complaining about his hat. It's everybody's nightmare.
He's doing a pansy loaded out rollout again.
Yep. Alistair
Corndog,
store
you were more interesting before your balls got cut off.
before his corn dog got cut off. That's not the corn dog we know. No, he's still got a lot of HP. He's just gonna put Sticky Trap up now.
He needs to turn up the aggro. Oh, I guess Jethro's filling in for Corndog.
I like how you say he needs to turn up it. Huh? Get it? I know one person would appreciate that.
Our control point is being captured.
So everybody here is obviously in favor of nominating Alistair Rex's hat for MVP, right?
I don't know. I kind of nominated Corndog for MVP. So I mean, it's
Big jump in here by Corndog's gonna try to chase the medic. Nope. So close.
Point is being captured.
Walter got left with the Uber on the ground. He's gonna try to go up the spire and connect up with whoever the heck is up there. Taking his time. They got the cap. And now they're gonna grab and jump down to this upper balcony area.
I would
The
love to see Rinsman, I would to see Rinsman just like off-class to something else. 'Cause now he's dead.
like
I got it! It's Pyro! It's Pyro!
Offensive
This could actually
pyro.
work- This could work very well. Have an Uber. As soon as he gets there, just start pushing people off the point. Just throw bodies on him if you get the cap.
It's hard to push people off the point as pyro. Uber is popped now, so they're gonna run on in. And Isaac Waller is 5% away, but he has nobody to heal. It goes down.
Nobody to save his ass out of it.
Pyro comes out here though, is gonna set everybody ablaze, and is gonna try to stand on the point there. Gets a nice reflect, but shotgun down by Attrition, finished off by Jethro. He's gonna stay alive. Rinceone's running after him. Why did you go after him? The point was wide open.
Because he had to kill him.
Oh my goodness! I would have stood on the point there.
Wow.
Jethro
Someone
with
has
the
to block.
clutch safe air pipe. That is, he was in the air, and he piped him.
Oh, he could cap this. I want to see this. I want to see this overtime. This is actually pretty cool. They're still jumping up the corn dog. Oh, he lost track of him.
This is probably the most interesting game we've watched in a while.
Oh yes, for sure. The previous other ones have been rollish. Who is sniping?
Hey, sniper.
Yeah, Bino Sink.
Final Sync is sniping.
Yeah, Bino Sink was sniping since that push, the final push as well, and now he's up there in the upper area trying to get some snaps.
Unfortunately, since the scout died, they didn't really have an opportunity to cap Spire, so now it looks like they're getting pushed out.
Yes. Two minutes left in the half, and Corndog's gotta be reeling here a little bit. Oh, Rincewind falls for a sticky trap. Bino's back on Soldier.
That's kind of what a church does, though.
No, I think they're saying that Walter's not healing anybody else.
Oh. No. You kill the guy that's killing stuff. Although I guess Corndog probably needs it more.
Electrician jumping on in here, got the Ubers, and the Uber is popped in return. He's going to try to take down Flyboy, but Flyboy got flashed. And looks like the midpoint got capped during that ensuing madness. But Walter's going to run back.
And the scouts are enemy fire.
Yes.
It doesn't look like.
Looks like nobody's going to be able to catch up to you, these two scouts now. He's going to head back. Respawns. Respawns are up. Hey, hello, how's it going? Let me stand on the point for you.
Oh my gosh, that just looked like coming out of a terrible sitcom. The two scouts just ran right behind that heavy. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
Good work by the soldier on defense, though.
It was a good try.
In either case, Snails are in a winning position here. Time is ticking down, and they are way forward in this tug-of-war game. Walter goes down again, unfortunately.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh.
The only person left is the heavy.
Rinswin and jump on his head. Nope, stand on the point and dance. Nice cap.
Nice.
Other than Alistasaurus Rex's hat, I think E for MVP for sure.
Guys, I just want to point out that I had nailed that prediction. That's all.
Oh, what, a 5-3?
Snails, yeah.
All right, let's pull up the corn dog. How's it going, hero?
I'm sad.
I know you're sad, but you know what? We were cheering for you the entire time, especially every single mid-fight.
Oh man, those first few rollouts were just poetry.
You want to talk a little bit more about the thought train behind those?
Yeah, we knew now we wanted to get pretty aggressive. We thought we might have an advantage if we could catch their combo coming up through the house. Couldn't quite land the stickies where I wanted to, and it didn't really pay off. I traded deaths a few times, but I think in general it hurt us more than it helped.
I'm gonna grab Flyboy as well, just for the lulz. How's it going, Flyboy? Why you so fly?
Pretty good. Yeah.
How did you feel you guys did in that match?
It was good. Took a little bit of a warm up, but it all turned out okay.
So about at halftime, you guys kind of sat around and talked a little bit. You were down 0-2. What kind of things were going down? What was being discussed during that halftime period?
Mainly that we realized we were getting the central point pretty quickly and fairly easily, but then we noticed that they were doing a really good job at pulling back, and we would extend out too far and end up getting destroyed. So we kind of tried to work on that.
So what did you guys try then that worked?
I wouldn't say it was one thing. It was mainly just sticking back and I tried to stay more with Isaac. It was supposed to be pockets, but it wasn't always like that.
Yeah, if I had to comment on that, they did a really good job in the second round, just sticking together and waiting for us to make mistakes. We were most of us were being pretty retardedly aggressive, and it was working the first round because they seemed to be getting separated a lot, but in the second round, they just pick us off as we came in like idiots.
Now,
yeah, it was definitely one of those things that we were like, oh, Corndog's pretty aggressive. It's working out okay for us.
did you guys notice Corndog jumping around behind you guys every single mid fight?
Yeah, we noticed pretty often.
What did you guys thought of that?
Sometimes we noticed in time to actually do something about it, and then there was a couple times where it died.
Oh yeah, that one time where Corndog almost cratered and then he did manage to pick you. That was pretty funny. Now, Corndog, both your scouts were running bonk juice, atomic power. Was this like a decision made before the match?
No. We really didn't talk about it beforehand. I kind of wish we would have. This was an unusual lineup for us. Rince and Alistair have played almost exclusively soldiers or off class for us so far. From my perspective, I didn't see how the bonk worked out. I probably would have preferred a gun.
It was fairly annoying, but I don't know how effective it actually was.
So I thought it was something that was planned because it seemed like both of them were using it, at least staying alive and getting behind quite a few times. And They were doing a pretty good job as distraction scouts for sure. They were pulling people away from the chokes and allowing you guys to push on in.
Yeah, the plan going in was attrition was going to be, or not attrition, I'm sorry, Alistair was going to be the main distraction guy. We just wanted him to kind of push behind enemy lines wherever he could and try to keep them a little disorganized. And like I said, first round seemed to work really well. Second round, they were a little more patient, a little more conservative, and it didn't pay off.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's all the questions I have. You guys have any questions, Zambler?
No, I'm good.
When you decide to run so many pain trains?
You know, we were talking about it beforehand. This is the first time I haven't run Caber in my life.
I know, you kept jumping into them as if you had a caber. Every time I keep expecting you to pull out a caber and just smack somebody.
Oh yeah, there was one time I got behind him. If I had a caber, I would have done really good, but instead I threw a bunch of stickies out and blew myself up.
Oh yeah, I remember that one too. There was one where you're dancing on Jethro's head, and I was hoping you had a caber at that point.
Yeah, that was one of the main objectives, was to dance on Jethro's head.
Mm-hmm. So achievement completed there. And you guys also had, you guys were also missing Dropout, and you had Attrition who came in for that. How do you think that worked out for you guys?
I definitely missed Dropout's skill at Scout. I think Attrition did a great job. On such short notice, we melded really well together.
How did you do that?
Yeah, it's like I think having an elite scout could have made a difference, but then we would have lost a bunch at soldier, so it's hard to say if it would have gone one way or another. I don't regret the trade-off here.
Mm-hmm. Did he yell at you much?
Attrition yelled.
Did he yell at you?
He was a good sport about it.
Excellent.
Yeah,
it's like it's not my team. Whatever.
No, he was really good to have in game. He was a really good communicator and didn't yell.
Now, Flyboy, I want to ask you guys. Time played a huge factor, and I want to know whether you guys realize it or not, because you guys managed to hold off Corndogs and got to time before they could get that third cap. Yeah, the halftime.
Yeah.
And then also when you guys were up 4-3, you were also in a really good position, and Corndogs were pushed for time because they only had like 2 minutes or something like that before time was up, and you guys were already on their spire. Did you guys realize the time issue, or were you just playing the game?
During the halftime, we definitely realized. I don't think we didn't talk about it at all on that final round point area. So, kind of want to know how close we to that final went out of time.
Yeah, it was actually really close.
Yeah, we had a major opportunity towards the end of the first half. We had a push that went in that I thought was going to work out for us, and it made a nice recovery. Well, it made a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that half we really heavy a couple of points pretty well.
All right, I think that clears it up. Thanks for joining us, guys. Flyboy, congratulations. Good luck against Lightspeed Briefs, and Corndog, better luck next year. I love the name. I love the tag. All right, if you guys tune in on Thursday, 7:30 p.m., correct, Zambler?
Yes.
7:30 p.m. Phonetic Owls 2 will take on Sun Tzu's Zoo, and that'll be on the Snake Water. Check it out on Thursday. Ciao.